Alright, welcome in everyone to A Programmer Plays Oceanhorn 2, Knights of the Lost Realm. In our previous save, our previous we managed to make it back to the city and the party disbanded. Look at our radial menu. We've got Jen, but not Trin. Full disclosure, just because I'm sure that some eagle-eyed viewers will notice. While the last episode was uploading, ran around and did a little bit of Arok grinding, good cards against people, and got a couple of cards that I haven't gotten on screen. So we got Princess Finn, which is not super remarkable, 6 and 8. That's fine. Decent card. Not great, but yeah, so nothing happened, just me playing cards. My camera seems to be drifting. What's wrong with that? Anyhow,
Hey, this might be a good time to visit the Knight's Order. It is that tower over there.
Knight's Order, okay, sure. I'll check it out. Got statue tree growing into it.
Look on the desk over there and see if there's anything interesting.
Statue key, that's interesting. Need Knight's Scholar's Treasure Key. A young knight. I've heard about a collection of knights' daggers hidden all over the world. I think this map here reveals their location. If you bring me the whole collection of daggers, I will give you a treasure worth a fortune. Okay. It's a little strange that they just have a map of where all the daggers are and no one's gone and gotten them. But, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I kind of would have preferred, just how I am as a person, I would have preferred to have found this and then my mini-map have all these X's on there. It's fine though. The Knight's Order originates from a group of gallant knights who protected and served King Gildas in the Arcadian legends. They were called the Knights of the Round. Humbled by their loyalty, King Gildas gave each member a special gift, a dagger with the knight's name engraved on it. Whenever the knights met, they would perform a ritual. They unsheathed their daggers and pointed them towards the sky to honor the goddess Sol, and then towards their hearts to symbolize their sacrifice for their king. The Knights of the Round protect the realm and their king in many battles, and Arcadia was in. The darkness was rising in a place where it does the most harm in the hearts of people. Ancient map points to the location of the Knights of the Round treasures. Find all the hidden treasures and return here to claim the reward. So, the assumption is, of course, the daggers we're finding are unique. Hey, we're finding this dagger. But the way that this is set up almost makes it feel like it's more of a pilgrimage for young knights, and there's just, their daggers at the place. It's more of a, hey, go to all these shrines. Tonight we have an ancient map. The archives shows multiple markings spread across. Take a look. Yeah, I think I would have preferred a, hey, this is a pilgrimage type deal than a, hey, there's all these things hidden over the world and no one's done it except who already knew it somehow. Exploration of good knight pays attention to his surroundings. Everywhere he goes, there will be vines to climb, holes to crawl, and caves to explore. Eventually, his hard work will be rewarded with a treasure or two. Useful materials for healing and for combat can be found in bushes or hidden under houses or in tree trunks. I cannot read this morning. Downstairs, barracks, armory. You mentioned a desk. None of those really felt like desks to me. Meeting hall, library. Alright, that feels more desky. Where's Annie Austin? This feels like a odd spot that he would like. This is the Knight's Order. The barracks are home. This is the oldest building in the White City, dating back over 1,000 years. Regimes and kings have changed, but our unshakable order and building remain. Don't jinx it. This is our Knights of the Round table. Don't want to talk? Gotcha. Gymnastics. Good Knight makes sure he is always fit. If he is in a hurry, he will use his ability to sprint for a short time, and if the situation demands, he can perform a dodge roll or two effortlessly, standing back up for battle, ready to face the dangers. Read through the Good Knight books, of course you have. Everyone reads them when they're cadets. May have skipped that. Companions. If the Good Knight is in a dire situation, he will ask his or her friends to help him. Whether it is about talking down an impossible foe or solving a puzzle together, I'm guessing taking down, I'm just misread that. Together, everything will be easier. The Good Knight accesses the radial menu to give commands to his companions, or does so by aiming at the target in aim mode. Oh, that's me. Alright, so good game design here. Barrels fairly innocuously placed, but the sound is what set me off. And hear that there's a treasure here, so I looked at those barrels a second time. Good job, game. I like that. Hold up. I really wish that we could have multiple items equipped to our gear at a single point. Nice view of the city. I imagine that the reason why you can only have one action item. One, it's simpler coding wise. They don't have to worry about players doing weird combinations of things. But really, I'm betting that the bigger reason is that this game was originally an iPad game, and there's just can't put too many things on the screen at once before it becomes untenable. But I've got, tons of buttons on my controller. Like I could really go ham and it would be fine. So, as far as I can tell, he's trying to use something? It is. I've literally never bothered to try. It's a charge attack that uses up all of my stamina for a really long time. Did not know that. Oh, okay. I should just be hitting buttons in general because I'm learning stuff. Pressing left on the D-pad will scroll one direction, right on the D-pad will scroll the other on my items. Now, it doesn't preview them for me, so you kind of just have to memorize it. But that is actually great to know. Oh, and up and down also toggle between what ammo type I'm using. Again, good to know. Canteen. And armory. It's funny that we've got the sign here that is so many words and the sign here that is so few words. You are Master Mayfair's pupil, are you not? Impressive. I have high expectations of you. Interesting how Roman they're going fight these gladii, particular plate style. That room really just for fleetness? Okay. Advertisement for noodles? Who doesn't have such a thing? Combat 2. Sometimes swinging a sword is not enough, and Goodnight will have to pay attention to his surroundings. Sometimes a thrown jar will stagger an enemy, making it weak Goodnight's attack. Sometimes he will spot a boulder ready to be rolled over an enemy, or an old bomb to be exploded. I don't know that we've found a bomb that we explode for, but good to know. And this is kind of like the hint for, hey, you can throw things that we were grousing about before. 23 out of 52. We're getting closer to halfway on the Bloodstones. This game kind of exemplifies the classic, like, polished indie game that is still lacking that Nintendo polish. Hey, look what we hung up on the wall. Trin is a person to look up to despite her young age. She's a fearless fighter, talented pilot, and takes up tasks no other knight could. Even Trin, what about you, eh? Work a little harder and you'll be just as cool if you work really hard. Yeah. It's funny, that's the pose from the art. So, good read of resources. Whoa, that was amazing. What was? Combat 1, heard that we found this after finding Combat 2. Fighting's natural for the good knight, and he trusts his sword in every situation, delivering blows from left and right. He notices if the enemy is in his weak phase and finishes the fight in no time. If the situation calls for it, he will use his musket with great precision, reloading the gun after every shot with ammunition materials found around him. Okay. I'll be honest, I was expecting something else. Or the map is not really doing us very many favors here, because the map system doesn't have levels. So like it shows us having run through a room that we didn't run through just now because there's a room above us. And if it was up to me, this gear screen and the map screen would be separated into different tabs, and the map would have some simple controls for zooming, scrolling, switching levels, maybe leaving some pins. What desk was he talking? His dialogue must have been about that little thing right there, that book on that little podium. Alright, well, I don't want to say that was a waste of time, but it wasn't a particularly useful use of time. Cool. Oh, is this how? Bet this is how we can get to that treasure chest that we looked at with the spyglass. Yes, nice. And actually a good treasure in here. Centaur's Leap, attached to weapon or island. Moderate boost in might. You equip it? Yes. Let's equip it. Our regular. So I'm not clear on the difference between damage and might for guns. We reckon that might is knockback, maybe? Right. we're gonna go ahead and advance the quest a little bit. More and more people have started collecting Arcadium Tarot cards. If you have a board, just equip and challenge the people you come across. Hey you, let's play. Okay, if you insist. So you want? That's fine. I only play with shuffled hands. Are you okay with that? Or all right, we shuffled all right. None of the bottom tier. Let's see. He's got a lot of directions though. F me. Kind of a good start for him too. All right. The only way that I could maybe take that card, playing this, and then just like hoping that I win the coin flip. That I don't like those odds, so we're gonna play this instead. That takes that from me. Alright, now we'll play this and see. Lost the coin flip, so that sucks. Back. No way for me to recover that top card. Yeah, we're in trouble here, actually. I'm pretty sure we have blind necessity already lost. Like, I don't think that there's a way that we can recover this. We'll at least go down fighting, but yeah, we lost. Hard. Let's try again. Still shuffled hand. Still a pretty good pull. We've at least got a couple of directions this time, and he's got fewer directions, all pointing down. That's interesting. But he does. Alright, so we could take that with our spider. By the way, spider has been upgraded. Nice. Go ahead and do that. Spider's got good defense. I want to be forcing him down if I can. I need to get 5 damage out. I played this. I'll take that. That gives us a pretty solid edge there. Alright, we don't have a way. Let's see. 7 and 4 with a down advantage. 9 and 4. Go ahead and play this. Yes. Matter does. Play this and take that back. Oh, he's gonna play that, and it's a coin flip as to who wins. He wins. Oh, that's a slightly unfortunate turn of events. All right, last one. Ooh. Much worse. Well, more extreme shuffle. So we're going first. We don't have a great opener, to be honest. A lot of directions. Literally every single one of his cards has a directional advantage. That's unfortunate for me. And he's got a directional advantage in every direction. So, I guess we'll go ahead and play this and just see what he does to me. Yeah, that tracks. Damn. Hoping, but I'm getting stomped. Oof. Squeaked out the win there. But we got the win. Ooh, Sea Lurk. Hell yeah. Nice. Direction, 2 directions, and 9-5. I will take that. That's gonna become a mainstay. Nice little fender. Slightly weird that there's no music right here. This feels like it should be like restaurant ambiance. Yeah. Also, I'm quite curious as what the hint of this room is. Like, thus far there's been nothing in the game to encourage us to go to there. Music here. Definitely ominous, it feels like. Feels more tragic than... Well, there's 3 of them. Color.
Trin won't be back for a while.
You want to get some rest?
Yes.
I'm going to oil my joints as well.
Oh, you're young. Go and explore the city or even the nearby lands. Meet us in my study if you get bored.
Hi, you're the man I've been looking for. Great work on Perta. I'll cut to the chase. Agent Trin is busy and I need you to do a mission in her stead. Come and follow me. Agent Trin. That's interesting. I've taken you to the back alley near Genko Corporation. It is the biggest company in all of Gaia, providing a lot of goods we use and consume every day. The company has been the biggest benefactor of the Arcadian technology boom, and its vending machines are spread all over the country. The company's reputation is good, but other than that, not much is known about it. Patience, Knight. Recently, we have been witnessing suspicious activity near the Twin Towers, the former Mage Guild, but now the headquarters of Genko. There have been sightings of unknown automatons during the nighttime. The public trading records show unusual shipments leaving this place. We need eyes inside. You're specialized in dangerous missions. Get in and find out what Genko Corporation is up to. Let's go. Sure. You're specialized in dangerous shit is a weird justification. I personally would have... Man, I don't... I feel like I'm being more nitpicky today, which is unfortunate. It is morning for me, so I guess I'm not a morning person. If it had been me, I would have written that as, hey, we're looking for volunteers on this mission. Nobody knows your face. You want to go? Lean into the, hey, we're an unknown element sort of aspect. Is this intended to be a stealth mission, do we reckon? Or is this intended to be just, hey, you don't have your companions, but here's a softball? Ooh. Okay, robots building robots. That's always a good sign. Security drone. Get wrecked, security drone, I guess. Log T7767, hazardous waste leaving the Outland Waste Disposal Facility in 1300 hours. At 1300 hours. One thing I will note that is quite positive, I really appreciate that even at a distance, there's a little indicator triangle of stuff that can be read. So, like, how far is this? Like, I don't know, 20 feet from this, and the little indicator still shows up. Okay, we need a key to underground dock. Ladder. Perfect. Alright, so here's an example of that, like, no polish that I was just talking about. If this was a Nintendo game, I imagine there'd be a special case added to chest animation so that when the camera can't spin around the chest, it just, like, swoops in behind or something. Instead of having the camera sort of like clip through material, you know? Automatic elevator, you love to see it. On a timer? Yeah. Switching to electrical bullets because I'm betting that's going to be relevant in a second. See that. Okay. Perfect. That is a surprisingly understated puzzle. Like, they didn't really draw our attention to it at all. Oh! Was not expecting this to show up. Are just barely too tall for us to climb on. Okay, so this is a get in the right position around the boxes kind of scenario. a lot of lens flare off of that thing. Be able to catch up? Kind of feels like its speed is about the same as this thing's, so maybe it's not. A fair chunk of damage getting hit with those. Cool. I like that little sequence. That's fun. This music's very... It's doing a good job of evoking that sort of like corporate espionage kind of vibe. Right, it seems like the hazardous waste that Ginkgo Corporation is transporting the Outlands is actually weapon deliveries. We need to find a way to stop them. Have you seen any personnel inside the facility? No one. Rumors must be true. Ginkgo Corporation is run by automatons. Could they simply be following programming, or is there someone in control of them? We have to dig deeper into this, but right now you need to find a way and sabotage that facility. There's a ventilation shaft in the other room that can take you outside once you've dealt with the facility. Good luck, Knight. I was not expecting a spy mission. This log F1R3. The facility didn't pass the fire inspection. Make sure no fire reaches the ventilation shafts, or it might spread across the whole underground dock. How convenient. Nothing, thank you. Oh, I didn't know that I could interact with those. It's fun. Does this help me at all? Yes, it does. Oop. It. Let's see. Get out of here. I don't think we're actually on a time limit, but we'll find out. It feels like there ought to be another grapple point. There it is. Oh. Ah, dang it. Trying to grapple onto that drone. No. That is... I want there to be a slightly more aggressive combo with the hook shot and the sword than there is. Alright, that did not work out at all. Ah, okay. I have been just headed in the wrong direction entirely. All I needed to do was just run straight forward. I thought I needed to do something to bust open that vent over there, but nope, it was this vent. I just needed to run through. And I almost, like, walked into the collider for it by accident, it seems like. Feels like they probably intended for that to be a bigger set piece with, like, more going on than they ultimately had time to do. Great job, Knight. You prevented another shipment of relics reaching the enemy's Arcadia. I'll take the intel you've gathered to the Knight's Order, and we will start planning how to deal with Genko Corporation. Here's a reward for your hard work. Nice. Rough Explorer's Crystal for your reward gives you 500 XP. Ah, and now we're in here. Is this the way out? It is definitely not. Anyways, fucking. By the way, I did misspeak earlier. I double checked myself overnight, and Cornfox and Brothers, the devs behind this game, are Finnish. So, there is okay. So looking at the map, we've got some green icons on here. One of them's investigating the Grand Core. The other one is probably gonna be turning in the quest that we completed with the Prince guys. I'm assuming that's this one. I might be totally wrong. Find out. This is the Grand Core one. Dang it. I was wrong. Whatever, we're here. We might as well take a gander. Listed as a side quest, so. What you see before you is the Shield of Kronos. This legendary shield was used to defend Arcadia in the First Direfolk War. Archimedes rose on top of one of the fortresses and reflected the sunlight to burn down enemy ships. The same reflective technology of the shield was also used in the death rays of the living fortress. Boy, if you call any of your inventions a death ray, that's not a great sign. Double checking that there are no, like, audible bits. Fun. Just the part where we find out that that's not actually the shield. That's just like a pleasant lie for the common people. Look at this place. This feels like a boss room. Wondering if maybe this is a case of the game has multiple, like, little... Oh, shit. The game might have multiple little, side things. We need to have done all of them in order to get to the final part of the story. I'm pretty okay with that, obviously. Metroidvanias are all about, like, hey, go do the 3 things in whichever order you feel like. I wonder what No, I guess we'll find out. I wonder what the other button does. Seemed like that one was going to finish fast. Maybe this middle one here makes that jump easy. Or one. I don't know if I said middle one. Yeah, okay. So this just makes that jump easier. I think I probably could have made that jump, but yeah, it's fine. This area does look cool, though. And I can't help but notice that you're also using the same security drone technology as Genko was. So, do we think that Archimedes is manufacturing the war for his own nefarious purposes? Hey, come back here. Camera is a little bit fighting me. There we go. Some cash. What are you? We don't know. Drones just friendly fire each other? Kinda. That one died, and I haven't typically been able to one-hit them. Where are you? There. Alright. Let's find out what's over there. So how did this XP end up all the way over here? Goodness gracious. Big button? Okay. Thought maybe. I'm actually not totally clear on whether... I think sprinting like that might be faster than rolling. I'm not totally sure, to be honest. Okay, the timing on it is more generous than I thought it was. Okay. Open to the big door there. Cat is being a gremlin. Up. I'm a little surprised that they would do essentially the same puzzle twice like this. We will wait. I guess it's really not the same puzzle. Just puzzle and slightly harder version of the puzzle. Here we go. Eyeballing to see if there's any goodies hidden in the corner. There weren't, which is a little disappointing. Hide more goodies in your game. Corn Fox. Wait for a cable car to cross this one. Okay. That is disorienting. Okay. Did we miss our chance? Yes. There we go. We went through an awful lot of ammo doing that. We've used up half of our ammo at this point. It would be fairly easy to get to this point in the game and have used up even more. I guess sometimes I'm getting critical hits. That's what's happening. Alrighty. What? It's probably a good thing that, as far as I can tell, at least, Jin and Trin don't have levels. It's just us. Okay, that seems rude. That you can hit me through the railings, but I can't hit. Because it does take the pressure off of these sections where you're like, oh, am I out-leveling my companions? It doesn't even matter. Hey. I do kind of wish that it wouldn't go directly above me. That feels a little strange. Must have been a critical hit. Security drone? I actually don't know. Security drone is what level? Okay, so it's kind of low level, but we're making headway on getting that completed. And since there is like shuffled games, like we saw earlier today, that does mean that there's an advantage to ranking up cards even if you don't intend to pick a nice detail, I guess. Sort of force you to stay on your toes. Right, that's clearly the way that we're supposed to go. So what's over here? Okay. There we go. Easy puzzle. If there's anything down in that water? Not really. A little surprised that we haven't gotten more health drops. Yes. Would have been easy to drop some crates around and have some health. Retroactively getting some. Okay. Wait for the cable car? Yeah. So we've missed our chance there. Being inside of this big spinny thing is a bit disorienting, I'm not gonna lie. Just self-destruct? I'm a bit confused about why those blew up. We got caught on physics stuff? Weird. Ooh, okay. Is this going to be emergency escape route to the cross section of the Grand Core? Well, shit. Oh, does that mean I have to hoof it back? Hold on, we're gonna see if going back to the title menu and re-entering will get us back there. No, god damn it. Alright, well, I won't make y'all watch this. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. That's not too terrible of a run back. I'm a little surprised, because there's the hookshot point there, and the hookshot point there, so it felt like, oh yeah, we can just come and go from that. I was honestly expecting it to pop us out in the city. There's another, like, sewer hatch thing that we found behind a building. Game progress saved, good. I was not expecting it to pop us up higher with no way to come back down the emergency escape hatch, so. Oh, did I just do this for no... I can't actually open this? Okay, no. For a second, I was like, son of a bitch. Okay, this is fun. Really glad that I figured out that I can switch ammo. There we go. Cool. D-pad. Can't carry anymore. Oh. I guess. Huh. Alright, let's find out what's in here. straight up the shield? Oh no. Shield of Kronos V1 is the prototype version of the shield held at the storeroom above. Even though it was not used in the famous Siege and City, it is just as powerful as its golden counterpart. The shield effect deflects blaster fire and protects its wielder against laser turrets. Think anyone's gonna notice that we are carrying this with us? Where am I? Oh, okay. Back here. Whew. That was slightly stress-inducing, but got there in the end. So cool. We've got a better shield, presumably. Flex blaster fire and protects his wielder against laser turrets. So, right. Get bent, laser turrets. We haven't gone this way. What's over here? Uncooperative. Boy, these guys just have nothing to say, huh? Really not showing much surprise at some random kid running around in your area. Up, please. I mean, this looks like instant death. It was instant death. Open? It is. I was like, I need to do something to open that glass door, and then the... Why? 75 coins, I'll take it. Ahoy, by now you must have seen that your cards of hidden abilities waiting to be unlocked. They're all pretty nice. Some add attack or defense value, some provide special perks such as piercing attack. Disregards the defending special direction of the opponent's card. I, for some reason, struggled to there. Don't have an explanation for that. Alright. So, nothing much going on over here. These have been destructible in the past, but these are made of firmer stock. Yes. Oh. But it is. I'm very curious as to whether our little shield here is totally optional, or if it is something that we were going to be required to go get later, regardless. It showed up as a green mark on our hood, on our little map, so I'm thinking it was totally optional. I think we didn't have to do this, it's just a nice quality of life thing. Made it. What's up here? We haven't actually been up here. Oh, it's the... Look at this, the White City, Pearl of Arcadia. I was born and raised in Faro, a remote town in the west, but now I can't imagine living anywhere but here. Lack of a map on your... That's locked off, it looks like. stick our little face in here. Palace interior. This is where we had that kind of quest giving scene. Gotcha. Oh, and I appreciate only 2 of the emblems are there now. That's good attention to detail. Stuff like that. It's not super hard to add special cases for that, but it's hard to remember and keep on top of it and everything. But you know what? This is where I'm going to draw this episode to a close. In the next episode, we will continue poking around. Maybe get credit for killing that prince boss. Who knows? We'll see if anyone comments on our really suspiciously fancy shield. And yeah, hope y'all will join me then. Until then, bye.